Thank you for coming. So check out the comment section of this particular video. There's a link right there which links to the Telegram. So if you actually wish to do this, I might currently pick randomly people to actually give some gifts right here. So if you want to be a partaker of that, so go straight to the Telegram in the description, and also just go to the comment section. The first link, I pin it right there. So let's dive into the video. MemeFi is coming soon, like very soon than you expect. So I'm going to be teaching you how you can actually progress and earn more from this platform, right? So that is one of the reasons why I use a new account. Like this is like a new account, so you're going to level up this account and you're going to see how this is going to be done. So before we start, let's go to the Twitter handle and let's check what we have on Twitter. So right, so the listing date still remain the same, October 9th. TGE is still coming up, and we need to be fast about it because we have about few days left. So you need to accumulate so much which you can be able to afford right here. So right about 20 hours ago, there is an update that actually came up about this particular spin shop. We are going to talk about it before the end of this video. And also the important part which I want us to talk about, it is here. You can see, get your cup and let's talk about it. All right, so it said at this particular point, said we are highway to listing. We are on the highway to listing. Many of you guys are asking who get the airdrop, and the answer is everyone. So everyone is going to be eligible for this particular airdrop, and there is nothing like scamming, there is nothing like blocking, there is nothing like cheating kind of right here. So I'm going to show you all the tips and things you need to show to be able to be eligible for this particular airdrop right now. So let's go back to the tax, right? So the first thing we are going to be talking about is this side, which is the video, right? So on this particular side right here, you are going to see we have the video watch right there. If you click on it, you are going to see the tax that we have. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can currently complete all the old tasks in a few minutes, right? Without even watching too much of these particular videos. I'm going to show you right now. So let me give you a tips to do that. So I'm going to scroll down and start with this. All right, so for this particular video right here, it has been there for a while. Right here, I'm going to click on it. All right, so once I click on this particular one, then I click on how to watch it, right? So normally I need to watch this particular video to be able to claim. So if I watch, I'm going to be getting this. If you have been doing this, you should know how this work. So right, so you click YouTube, then I actually get to go back. All right, so after I get back to this particular site to control, so you can see my tax is currently completed. Then I click on it, then I go. So if you actually do this for everything right, you are going to be getting 500 worth of MemeFi, and also you're going to be improving your spinning speed right here, which is this, right? So let's do more so that I'm going to be showing you. You can actually open everything at the time. Some are actually going to be wasting with taking some time. I'm going to count about 3 minutes, 5 minutes thereabout. So if you come right here and I open another one, all right, I'm going to open this one again. Okay, so this is, I can claim this one again. It is actually good. All right, so let's go back again and let's see one more. There's still some information I need to show you, but let's do one more so we will not be wasting much of our time, right? So let's do this again. If I can do this particular one also, then I'll come back. So you can see it is very easy to do. One thing about it is that if you actually do this in other platform, they're actually going to tell you like you were cheating, or even for this they will tell you that you've not completed this particular task, you need to wait for a few minutes. But MemeFi is actually not doing that. They're actually giving it free for everyone, right? So you click on it and go. So we've got it again. So right, you can do that for everything. So if you're here to complete all your YouTube videos, make sure you actually watch that and do that, right? All right, so come to this side. So this particular spinning, there's a trick to actually earn more from this spinning, right? So let's continue to spin. So for you to spin automatically, you have to click on the spinning button and just press it down, right? So I want you to focus on this particular side. So on this one, right, you can see I'm waiting for 9 to be able to earn 50,000, 50k worth of this, right? So anytime you come to a spinning position and you actually see that it is higher than 20 or so, because I hope this might come up so I can show you. If you click on this particular side right here, if you click on this side right here, you are going to see the hours of this particular spinning that I can wait. So if I don't want this particular spinning to, because if it is too high, if I don't want it, it's going to be lasting for about 58 hours right here, and I have to wait. But because I actually want it, let me come back to it. But because I currently want it, I'm going to leave it for it to start loading. But if it is one that I don't want, there was one I was doing on my other account. It has about 700 and something. For me to be able to be eligible on this, I need to get like 700 and something. Like that is quite too much, so I can't actually be able to waste all my coin, all my diamond on it. So I have to wait for a while to be able to join, right? So let me just cut this and go back to the next one without wasting much of our time. So I'm going to stop this right now. All right, so I'm going to go back to this particular one. Let's talk about this. So this particular 550 million right here, which require you to make some transaction, right? So my suggestion about this is, if you have the money, please do it. But if you don't have, there's no problem, right? But if you have the money, if you can get some money from other exchanges, from other projects, you can actually put it right here. That's 0.5 to get this done. Because if you notice, those people that actually invested money into Catizim, invested money into some other project, they are getting massive results, and that is amazing right there. So you can currently do that. So I'm going to do that later after this particular video. All right, so let's talk about this particular one, which is the shopping, right? All right, so for the shopping, if you actually want to get this, you're going to be buying. So let's assume you are buying this particular one, right? So if you are currently buying this one, you are going to be paying about 1,520 star to be able to achieve this one. And this is equivalent in naira, is actually equivalent to about 54,000 to 60,000 kind of. And in dollar, that is about $40 or so. So imagine having this particular spin in that amount, then getting it for free with this particular method I showed you the other time. I'm going to show you again. And this particular one, mystery box, is actually coming up very soon. So the listing price for this project is actually said to be coming up very soon. But from what we've seen from different platforms, they are not verified yet. They actually say that it might currently list about 0.004 or so. And that is going to be massive, because if you can accumulate some amount of point into this, it is going to be good. So let's go back to this, right? So if I scroll down to complete all those tasks again, let's come back to this and get it done. Here you can see this one I'm talking about. If you come back to this, you are going to see this one I'm talking about right here is actually going to require us to wait for a minute to get this done. So while waiting for that 1 minute to get this done, all we need to do is back to order waiting for 3 minutes to get this done, like 3 minutes to get this done. So we need to, instead of you waiting right here, go right to open some other ones. So you just scroll up, then go back to it, go back to another one, then open. So by the time you open, once you open, as you've already here. So basically all these particular taxes are very good and interesting for us to actually get more on this particular platform. I'm going to be making one further video, and stay tuned.